The number one rated recruit in the class, Darryn Peterson. We finally got some basketball from him in the form of his own highlight reel that he posted to Twitter last night. Darryn Peterson, 40 seconds of him basically working out in Kansas's Fog Allen Fieldhouse alone. High on the aura rating here, I will say, even if you aren't a Darryn Peterson fan, go watch it because you'll probably be like, damn, this dude's swaggy. Great video work. Shout out to whoever Darryn Peterson's video team is, social media team. They made this look like the greatest workout ever. He's hooping. He's chiseled like a Greek god. His shot looks pure. And maybe most importantly for my prospects, he brought his own speaker into Fog Allen. So apparently Bill Self is just letting him rent out the main facility whenever he wants, and he can DJ his own workouts whenever he wants. He made sure that was the final 3 seconds of this clip. Riley, where do you stand on Darryn Peterson, the player? Obviously he's good, but are you a big fan, and what'd you think of this workout video?
Love Darryn Peterson. Love the whole aesthetic of the video. I'm affectionately titling this little clip "Some Empty Gym Workouts for You." with the small town fame playing over the edit. Um, Honestly, there's you mentioned the aura. I know there are probably some listeners that might be rolling their eyes at a couple 30-something-year-old dads using Gen Z brain rot terms. However, every time I watch these videos, I just can't help but think, how does Kansas not get every recruit they want? There's something so aesthetically pleasing. Even the practice clothes, I'm like, dang, I want to rock that royal and red. You see, you have like you have the Fog Island stands in the background. It's very conducive for aura farming, so to speak, when it comes to posting these clips. There's not too much to take away when there's no defender on him, but we know who Darryn Peterson is supposed to be. He's super shifty. He can get whatever shot off that he wants. And you know what? Yeah, the other top prospects in this class, they're either playing at the World Cup with the FIBA U19 team, or they're in Chapel Hill stunting on various alumni and underwhelming additions to this year's team. What are we going to do in Lawrence? We're putting our head down. We're working
Yeah, that's my
with the
problem.
cameras on, with the
That
cameras on the speaker player, but we're putting our head down and working.
That's my problem. It's my problem because I say it all the time on this channel. And I say it all the time. My favorite thing about basketball players is when they play basketball. My least favorite thing about basketball players is when they don't play basketball. And look, I'm not accusing Darryn Peterson of ducking anything. He certainly has played at the highest level on the Adidas circuits. His resume speaks for itself as a winner, prolific prep. He's good. No one's taking this away from him. But this is a thing that has happened, and maybe it's my own interpretation personally of this in the last 6 months. Darryn Peterson has somehow been anointed the best player in the class that includes AJ DeBonsa and Cam Boozer, while, in my opinion, Cam Boozer has won every high school championship there is to win, and AJ DeBonsa has gone internationally to compete and been the best player in the gym, while Darryn Peterson has seemingly only been the best player in the empty gym where he brings his own speaker to. This video is brought to you by NBA2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's, that's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. Like, of course, he's the best player in that 40-second workout clip. And look, I'm holding dumb things against him. I don't mean to, I like Darryn Peterson. I'm a fan. But there has been this haunting thought in the back of my mind as I watch AJ DeBonsa go dominate, as I watch Cam Boozer go win. that all I've really ever seen Darryn Peterson do is look cool and be fun. And it is great. I have no doubt he's awesome. This class in general is incredible. Those three, and if you want to put Michael Brown and even Koa Pete into it, there's going to be some very happy NBA teams at the end of this college season. But I understand it's probably not up to Darryn Peterson. I don't think he's opting out of all this stuff. I think
Right.
like there's politics involved that an Adidas athlete isn't going to get brought to all this stuff. But it doesn't change the fact that I want to see him hoop. I want to see him go up against Devonta. I want to see him go up against Boozer. I want to see him go up against the best of the best and be the best player on the floor, like the number one rating next to his name in the databases says it should be. And instead, all I get is like a Drake track once every 2 months over 30 seconds of him hitting fadeaway uncontested jumpers with a rebounder, you know?
And dapping up the white rebounder manager kid. Don't forget that. I don't know if Cam Boozer has that in his bag to bring the blonde kid to the gym and make him feel like he belongs.
I think I'm just getting antsy, is what it is. Like, I know he's awesome, but like, I want to see it now. I don't want to wait till November, you know?
Well, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, Kansas didn't can they did an international tour a couple years ago with Hunter Dickinson. Remember when he first got there and we got some of
Oh,
those
yeah.
clips?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, they can only do the international tours like every 4 years though.
Yeah, true.
So
That's
this really might be all we get until like actual exhibition season in late October.
I will say it's good to have a college basketball star that likes Drake as much as I do. That's fun because anytime Darryn Peterson posts anything, there's a Drake instrumental behind it. So again, I'm in on Darryn Peterson, the experience. Just like go play games and be great. Then I don't know. On a bright side though, it's great for Kansas that imagine being a Kansas fan these last couple of years and like kind of suffering since the championship. And I don't know, you had to root for Hunter Dickinson and now you get this guy. Like it's wiped completely clean, but this is your new face. That's got to be fun aura wise, right?
For sure. And I do think with all of the workout videos, the empty gym warrior type stuff we're getting, it is easy to overlook how gifted of a prospect he is, or to forget about it just because it has been a while since we've seen him play real basketball. I mean, this is someone who has all the defensive tools with his frame, an incredible offensive talent, really good playmaker. I don't think that gets talked about enough. And like converted at 70% of his attempts at the rim, which I think is really, really promising as he moves up a level where there's going to be more physicality thrown at him, more athleticism thrown at him as well. I just think he's going to thrive. But yeah, before I start saying he's the number one pick, we need a little refresher. Remind us, Darryn.
Gun to your head. Fast forward. NBA draft, June 2026. Who is the first pick?
DeBonza,
Who's the second pick?
Peterson,
Third pick, Boozer.
Boozer.
Okay. All right.
Fourth pick, Caleb Wilson. Fifth pick, Michael Brown. Sixth pick, Koa Pete.
And that's where I end the video.